Hello family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Evans Ogochukwu, and in today's tutorial I am going to teach you how to draft a simple and classic short fleece gown. If this is your first time watching my video, you are highly welcome. I really appreciate you stopping by. Please click on the subscribe button, like and share my video. Click on the notification button as well. It's going to remind you anytime that I release a new video. So let's get the work started, okay? First thing first, my fabric has already been folded into a triangular fleece. This is a triangular fleece. Okay, I folded it into two. Of course, I'm going down with my waist measurements, which I have already divided into 4. 31 divided by 4, it gave me 8 inches. So guys, I'm now going to go round by the 8 inches. I placed my tape at the apex of that triangular fleece and I plotted out 8 inches from it. Okay, so the next thing that I'm now going to do is to measure the length of my skirt fleece. Alright, so I will be going down by 23 inches from that 8 inches that has already been plotted out. I am now going round with that 23 inches from that 8 inches that I've already marked. Okay, so this is it guys. So the next thing that I'm now going to do is to cut it out. Okay, for the front part of the skirt fleece, I've cut it out already. So guys, I am going to fold another triangular fleece and place the first skirt part that I've already cut. I'll place it on top. Some of you might be wondering why I didn't put my zip allowance. Of course, my zip allowance is going at the side. Of course, I'm going to be using my side shaping for inserting of my zip allowance. So guys, for the basic bodies, of course I folded my fabric into 4 equal parts. We will not be making use of our zipper allowance because I told you guys at the initial time that I will be making use of my shaping line as my zipper allowance. So the first thing I'm going to do is to find my neck width. My neck width is 2.5 inches. I've marked it. Then from that, my point to my shoulder line, which is 8 inches, 16 divided by 2, I've marked it out. Then my armhole depth is 8.5 inches. This is it guys. Then my bust point is 10 inches. I'll mark it as well. My waistline is 15.5 inches. Of course my exact measurement is 15, but the ½ inch attached to it is for my seaming. Okay, so the next thing that I'm now going to do is to draw a straight line from that my shoulder to my armhole depth. Okay, I've made a straight line to indicate it. Then I'm going to draw another line for my bust point. This is it guys, to indicate where it's located. Okay, for my neck depth, I went down by 1 inch. I connected with a straight line, then used my curved meter rule to mark out my neckline. Okay, so this is it guys for my neckline. Then the next thing that I'm going to do is to go down by ½ inch from my armhole line, connect it to my neckline as well. This is for the little slanting that is done in the shoulder part. Then the next thing that I'm going to do is to divide my armhole line into 2. Anything I get, I am going to mark the place as the center of my armhole, then use my curved meter rule to make my armhole curve. I am trying to make my armhole curve guys. If you don't have this curve meter rule, you can make use of free sketch, but girl, please be perfect. Okay, so this is it guys. I've made my armhole curve. Coming to my bust measurement, my bust measurement is 36 inches. I divided by 4, it gave me 9, and I added my 2 extra inches for my station allowance. Then my waist measurement is 32 divided by 4, it gave me 8. I marked it out as well, and I'm adding my 2 extra inches allowance for my seam allowance. Guys, I am connecting these lines together. If you don't have a straight meter rule, you can free sketch, but make sure your free sketching is perfect. Okay, I also drew a straight line to indicate my waistline. Okay, so I'm making use of my tape to draw a straight line. Apparently in this particular style, we'll be drafting 3 pieces of this top with the exact size, but the top one will be drafted behind the camera because of time. So guys, the next thing that I will do is to mark my dart. Then the next thing I will do is to widen my neckline. Okay, so I will go in by 3.5 inches from my center front. I will mark a chalk, then go down by 6 inches. I'll also mark a chalk. Okay, so guys, this is how deep and wide I want my neckline to be. I am going to connect it with a straight line. So guys, this is it. Then the next thing that I will do is to make a curve of my neckline. Okay, I will use my curve meter rule to make a curve of my neckline. So guys, this is it. I've already cut it out. After cutting it out, guys, I am going to place it on top of my second top that I've cut already. This second top will serve as my back piece. Okay, so guys, I am now going to bring my tape. Make sure that you place it and your placing is accurate. Okay, then I'll bring out my tape. I will measure 1 inch down. Make sure that your measurement is accurate. I will measure 1 inch down from there to my shoulder, to the shoulder line of my front piece. Okay, I will make sure that the lines are drawn correctly. Then I am going to be making a curve for my back piece. This is my back piece for the neckline. Okay, make sure that your curve is perfect if you are free sketching. So I'll cut it out. Okay, this is for my back piece. I'm just making sure that the shoulders are the same with the front piece. Okay, then the next thing that I'm going to do is to widen the second front piece of my top, which I've already cut behind the camera. This is it, guys. So guys, I'm now going to fold it into 2 equal parts. Place the one that I've widened already on top. I will use the exact measurement. There is no need in making use of my tape again because I've already cut the first one. Remember, we are making use of 2 front piece. Okay, now I've placed it on top of each other. I'm going to be making use of my scissors. I will cut the exact measurement that I used with my first one. So this is it, guys. So the next thing that I'm now going to do is to open the 2 front piece. We'll be cutting it out from the center. This will enable us to fix in our button. So this is the center of my front piece. I'll be going in by 1 inch. This is it, guys. I went in by 1 inch and I'm now cutting it with a scissors. Then the next one, the next front piece, I'm going to place it on my table again. Guys, please, this time around, make sure that it is placed accurately. Okay, so that we don't make mistakes. I placed the top that I've already splitted on top of the one that I've not splitted yet. Then from that place that I cut, I am marking a chalk to indicate where the first one stopped. So from there, I am going in by 1.5 inches. I hope you guys understood what I did. So after doing that, I'm going to remove the one that I've splitted already, adjust it a bit, then cut the second one. This is the arithmetic, guys. This is where we'll be fixing in our button. Okay, so guys, I pin it up. The next thing that I'm now going to do is to take my sleeve measurements. I went in by 4.5 inches. I went down by 4.5 inches. I measured the center. It gave me 2.2. I marked it with a chalk. So guys, I now measured my round sleeve, which is 6.5. I plotted it out, then put my 1 inch for my seaming allowance. Then the next thing is the length of my sleeve. I also measured it as well with my bicep measurements. I used a straight line to connect my bicep and my sleeve length together. Now make a curve to connect my bicep at the top. So this is it, guys. I've made my sleeve. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to cut it out. Okay, guys, please, if you have any question, feel free to ask me in the comment section. Okay, so guys, I'm now cutting out the excess piece. This is it for my sleeve. You can also make yours a long sleeve if you cannot go with a short one, guys, but for me, I'm making my own a short sleeve. Okay, so guys, I hope this video was so helpful. Please give it a thumbs up if you like what you saw. Like, subscribe and share my video. Also turn on the notification button. It's going to remind you anytime that I release a new video. Okay, if you have any question, you are so free to ask me in the comment section. All right, so guys, In my next tutorial, we will be sewing this classic flare gown. Stay tuned, okay? Bye.